Hello, everybody. Welcome. We have another fun weekly crafting video and time to share together. This is Patty Bennett, and I welcome you to my Facebook Live. If you're joining live, this is Friday, September 23rd at 11 a.m. Pacific time. If you are watching a replay on my blog or on Facebook or on YouTube, that is fabulous as well. So as you join in, you can let me know. You can say hello if you're joining live. If you're watching a replay, please use hashtag replay to say hello, just so that I know to go back and look next week for your comments or over the weekend. Oh, good morning, Dawn, Sue, Donna, Kathy, Esther. Let's see. How are you all? So good to see you on here. Thank you for joining me. So fun. We are going to have fun with gift tags. They are so fun and easy to make. I'm going to show you two different ways that I have made these. I'll show you the supplies, and we will just have some fun crafting time together today. Hi, Alexis, Shan, Judy, Jennifer, Debbie, Holly, Nancy. Hi, everyone. Welcome. I think I logged on about 1 minute early, so we'll just give everyone a chance to find the video. So if you're watching a replay, you can just feel free to fast forward. Wow, that's a tongue twister. Feel free to fast forward about 1 minute, and then we will get started officially. Hi, Debbie, Mary, Vicky, Jennifer, Trudy, Susan, Marcia. Hello, everyone. Good morning, Marcy. So good to see everybody on here. So I will just reintroduce myself. This is Patty Bennett. I am a Stampin' Up demonstrator. I have been sharing through workshops, my blog, social media, videos, etc. for over 27 years. I just love what I do. I love to create and I love to share. So if this is your first time finding me, welcome. If you are a returning visitor, I appreciate you spending your hour with me this morning. Well, it might not be quite an hour, but spending your time with me as we craft and share. So I am going to be showing you some fun gift tags. You can see a few of them here, but I want to show you two super easy ways that you can make these. There are, and there's a funny story to this too. I hope Tammy's watching today because it involves Tammy, my die cutting fairy. Hi, good morning, Cindy, Susan, Sonia, Deb, Yolanda, Pat, Patricia, Lori, Genevieve, Lori. Hello, everyone. Oh, thank you for sharing. That's so sweet of you. Yeah, I should also mention that if you do find value or you enjoy these crafting videos, I always appreciate your comments, a thumbs up, a heart, sharing, subscribing, all of those things, because that lets Google and social media know that you enjoy these, and then I, will keep going and I will keep sharing every week. Hi, Kay, Krista. Welcome, everyone. Hello, Stacy, Gail. Welcome. So let me show you how I made these fun tags, the two different ways. So during Celebration, do you remember we had this pack? Let's see, what is it officially called? Silver and Gold 6x6 specialty paper. And there were different designs, stripes, polka dots, gold and silver. You had a variety of patterns in here. I loved this paper. I used it quite a bit. And one of the things that I did was I took this die, and we'll look at it in just a minute, but it fits absolutely perfectly on a 6-inch piece of paper. And I used it to die cut and make little to from tags. The reason I loved this paper for these tags is that you have the printed front and back, but you have white inside so that you could write a little note or, obviously to from. You could stamp again in here if you wanted to, but I liked that it was plain inside. I thought it's so perfect. Okay, so I didn't get my tags shared during celebration because I had so many other things that I was sharing with you, but I decided, well, I will share them in September. And so I went to grab my die, and I realized that Tammy, my die cutting fairy, my dear sweet Tammy, who lives locally here, she had borrowed it. And oh, Tammy said she lost track of time. She's like, well, good. I'm glad you're here, Tammy, because I'm going to talk about you just a moment. So Tammy had actually borrowed this set, and I'll show you. It's a wonderful, amazing. Look at all these dies. So there are 2 bigger pieces here, and then lots of little cute accessory pieces here. And it's part of page 67 holiday catalog from Stampin' Up, the Celebrate with Tags bundle. So you have this fabulous stamp set and the dies. You can get it together at a discount in the bundle, or of course you can buy just the set or just the dies. But I kind of thought, wow, that to me looks like it's getting a little lost on the page, but this tag totally caught my eye. I thought this is so cute. So that caught my eye, and I looked down here and I said, okay, well, I guess that's how you make that tag. So I bought the bundle, and sure enough, that's all you need to do is to place this one right on your paper. And like I said, it just fits at 6 inches, and you get these cute, adorable tags. So back to the story. As I said, I was going to share these with you, and I realized that Tammy had borrowed this. She's doing some craft fairs and making tags and cute little envelopes and gift card holders and whatnot to sell. And she had this. And so I thought, okay, so how else could I make these cute tags to get ready to show you more samples without having the die? So look at this. I pulled out this punch. Now, this punch could possibly be completely overlooked in this catalog. It's on the very next page. So if you just flip over to 67, it's right down here. It's called The Very Best Trio Punch. And when I looked at it originally, before I placed my holiday catalog order, I thought, maybe, maybe not. I don't know. But I always buy Stampin' Up punches. And I rarely get rid of them too. I have drawers full of punches. I love punches. So I ordered it. And I don't know about you, but this happens to me. It sat here on my desk and I wasn't using it. And then I thought, okay, wait, I bet I could use it to kind of duplicate this in the absence of that die. So let me scoot these for a minute. So here we go. Look at that. How cute are these? All right. So I'm going to show you how I made them. And I grabbed this fabulous paper, and it's called Festive Foils. It does come in 12 by 12 sheets, 4 different colors, and I can count 3 colors. Each one has a different pattern. Now, the magic is it's white on the other side. Woohoo! Which means when you are making a tag, it's white inside and you can still write inside. So I thought, okay, let's recreate this look and let's use this paper. And you could do this really any size that you want. I decided to go just a tiny bit wider than this die. So I cut my strips of festive foil paper at 2 1/4 inches wide. But this is totally up to you. You could do 2, 2 1/2. You could do 1 3/4. You could do 1 1/2. Just depends. Do you want it taller and skinnier? Do you want it wider? Doesn't matter. But I picked 2 1/4 and 6 inches tall. So let me show you how I made these. A bone folder is great for this. I just folded it in half. And then this little part is oh wait, there's a glare. There you go. Wait, here you go. Can you see that? This little thing right here is a slot. Maybe if I move it over here. There we go. You can see that. So that's a slot. The first thing I found was to go ahead and put the fold in, and you can pretty well see right here and here, and you can get that pretty centered. I don't feel that there's any need to get out a ruler and a pencil and measure and try to get it exact, like this is a tag, right? So punch down and you will get your slot for your ribbon. If you don't want a slot for ribbon, then don't do that step. Okay? Then you have your choice. This punch on this side will make this cute. Do you see those cute little corners? So right there, that's what you'd want to use if you want to make these cute corners. If you want to do just an angle with this punch, then you use this side. Super easy. So let's duplicate this one. So we'll turn this. I find that ergonomically, I liked this best to have this part facing me. And it's got these little guides, super easy. So you just tuck your paper in there. As far as it'll go, it'll stop and press down and flip it over and do the same thing on the other side. And there you have this tag. What I loved though about using that die was this adorable scallop. So here comes the magic part. How to do the cute little scallop. Let me show you what I did. I rummaged through my dies and I said, okay, here's one idea. So this is the scalloped contour die. In my die cutting machine, I laid it like that and I die cut and I got that. And you can see that it's not going to impact any of the rest of the tag. You are simply going to get this adorable scallop with the little stitch line because that's what this die has. So that was an option. And I'm sure a lot of crafters have this set. I mean, this is just, to me, it's a must. I love, love, love this set. If you wanted a bigger scallop, there you go. Right there in the same set. In penned flowers, you also have this scallop with the stitching, and believe it or not, it is nearly identical to using the contour scallop die. So if you put it on your die like that, or on your tag, excuse me, and die cut, you're going to get almost that exact same thing. So that's an option. That's penned flowers. Then basic borders. This is a fabulous set. If you don't have this, it's a must. I bought it for the cloud so that I could make a cloud stencil. I bought it for that. But then I realized how fun the rest of these are. So let me look here through my little samples and I'll show you. I think I used most of them. So if you use this die down at the bottom, you're going to get this teeny tiny cute little scallop with the stitch line. That was that one. I used this one to do a curve. It's just very subtle, but it's just something a little different, a little elegant. I used this. Let me find it. No, I used this. There it is. So cute zigzag. Just something a little fun there, right? So I used that to give the edge a little pizzazz. I did not use the cloud. I thought that was a little irregular for the tags. But if you just wanted a stitched line, you could go with this one. And if you want a bigger zigzag, you can go with this one. So those are the basic borders. That would be a fabulous option. If you simply wanted, let me find one. I thought I had it out here. Maybe I didn't put this one on my table, but you can do the same idea with the stitched rectangles. If you want to lay a rectangle over it and just simply get a stitched line, you could do that. So that is the stitched rectangle dies. And then I thought about the decal. Let me turn it over so you can see the decal. So then I did the decal rectangle, simply laid it on top like that and die cut through, and then you get, you see the little deckled edge? So here's my point. Look through your dies, see what you have. If you're like me and you were a crafter in the 80s, you might even have some scissors that you might want to use. Let's look quickly at this cute corner, and I'll show you that one, and I'll show you the process again. So my piece was 2 1/4 by 6. Like I said before, that's totally, an arbitrary, optional, whatever. It doesn't matter what size. It really doesn't. You can do any size you want. But that was mine, 2 1/4 by 6. Fold it in half, shove it all the way in to this, to this slot. Punch. Now we're going to do this fancy edge right here, this one. But there's a trick to this, so watch. So we are going to slide this in and punch. But now you have to make sure that you flip. And that way it's going to give you the symmetrical image on both sides. Isn't it cute? Totally love this edge. I love this edge so much. So cute. So again, that is called the Very Best Trio Punch, and it is on 68 in the holiday catalog. Being in the holiday catalog, we don't know if this will carry over into a future catalog. So if it's something that you like, I kind of, feel like it'd be smart to go ahead and get it. I think that would be a smart thing. So let me show you again a couple of the tags that I made. Oh, and you know what I wanted to tell you? Oh, first of all, I did the math. If you were to cut your tags as I did, you'll get 48 tags per pack of the Festive Foils paper. And wouldn't you know it? Finally, it's like something worked out super cool. This week, Stampin' Up! In the weekly deals is offering this paper at 20% off. So if you're watching this up until September 28th, you'll get the 20% off deal. After September 28th, it will not be 20% off, but this is the number for it. I'll just leave it there in case you want a screenshot. So let me show you a few of the finished tags that I did with that paper. I thought that the gold was beautiful with the gold paper here and the gold sequins, and then green ribbon and a green greeting. And then with the red, I loved it with the candy canes because that just makes them pop, I think. I think they just pop really pretty. And then with the green, I did a green holly leaf from the holly dies. Let me talk just a minute about these. So the way that I started was I die cut and punched lots of these, or not, well, I die cut some of these, I punched some of these, and I just got them ready. And then I just started stamping lots of different die cuts with various holiday greetings. So I just want to show you some. So, well, that's a duplicate. So there we go. Look at that one. Christmas cheer. Merry Christmas. Did we already do this one? Yep. Happy holidays. Oh, here's a different shape. So having these already kind of then inspired me. And because I had lots of these candy canes die cut from the Sweetest Christmas paper, that became kind of my default. I made lots of them with this, and I'm going to show you a tip. Don't let me forget. If I start rambling on and I forget about this, somebody remind me. I'm going to show you a tip about making this one. So that's what inspired me, was doing the different tags and then creating onto my folded tag. This stamp set, I would call it a, please hold. Something just fell in the garbage that's not supposed to be in there. It's my red ribbon. Okay, I'm glad I heard it, because I would not want to throw away my red ribbon. Okay, back to this. This set, handmade wishes, I call it a builder set because these pieces are all separate. It doesn't say like Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays or Happy New Year. You combine these on your block. So here's, sorry, I'm trying to get rid of the glare. Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays, and you can combine them in any way that you'd like. And I thought that they looked really cute on a round or kind of an oval-ish round something tag. And I just loved these. So I made lots of those. And there is a to from in it, so you can use that one. There are also other to from images in other sets. So you don't have to have this set. If you have something else, that's great. Oh, thanks, Holly. I'm glad that you like it. Thank you. Yes, Jennifer, isn't the gold just stunning? It is beautiful. Oh, what a great idea. Genevieve says you could use this punch on the corners of photos in your photo albums. That is such a great idea. Thank you for that. The designer paper is Festive Foils. It is on page 31 right here. And I was mentioning the reason I love it is for these tags is that it's white inside. So I loved that you could do the to from on the inside, but still have the beautiful outside. So there you go. Festive Foils paper. And it's 20% off this week if you're watching live or if you're watching before September 28th. Oh, yes. Some of you were saying that you still have your decal scissors. Yes, you could totally do that, right? Yes, Tammy, so you did. You forced my creativity, but I'm thankful because I love how these turned out. I thought it was an awesome alternative. Okay, let's look at a couple more. I did the gnomes. Aren't those cute? I thought those were just adorable. So the gnomes. And with the let's see. Sorry, getting it out here. This is the set that I was showing you that is part of the bundle with this die. The celebration tags. Aren't these mittens cute? Look how cute is that. But you could also make birthday tags. Here's the big to from that I used on the inside of almost all of my tags because I liked it, the large one. So I thought that was cute. I did more with the candy canes just because, like I said, I die cut a bunch of them. They were easy to do. Oh yeah, don't let me forget to show you that tip. Can't forget. Can't forget. Then I had this cute little Scotty dog sitting on my desk and he needed to be used up. So I thought this was adorable. And may your days be furry and bright. So you could use this either for a holiday, or you could probably use that anytime, I think, right? I would think maybe. I haven't done penguins yet, Kathy. I haven't, because I have a huge stash of penguin tags already. Oh, I was going to share this little story with you too. Let's just look at these last two, and then I have a story before I give you that tip with the candy canes. So I think we looked at this one briefly. This one I thought would just be pretty for a birthday gift bag. And this is from Fond of Autumn. 2 little die cuts just tucked under the Just For You. And then this one, this I think is fun. I'm going to have to save this for someone who loves beer. I had these beer mugs colored from the watercolor pencil video that I did for you. Gosh, maybe, I don't know, 3 or 4 months ago, maybe. And I had showed you how to shade and make things a little more realistic by adding watercolor pencils on top of stamped images. So I had these beer mugs sitting here, and I thought, well, why not? This is going to be a fun birthday tag for somebody. So it is the Festive Foil paper in gold, the cute little is it seasonal sequins? I think that's what they're called. And then a birthday tag. So that was that one. And so, okay, so I was going to share this quick little story with you. When Kathy asked, do I have penguin tags? And I said no, because I have a ton of them already. Every year, I make lots of gift tags. I love making gift tags. And it all started about 25 years ago. I started making them for my mom as a birthday gift, because her birthday was the end of November. So it was perfect timing. I would make her tons of tags and package them up cute and give them to her for her birthday, just in time for her to use them at Christmas. And she loved them. Well, okay, she said she loved them. I think she loved them. But I got so much joy from making them, and I got so much joy from giving them to my mom, and she always used them. And so it's just been my tradition, even though she's been gone for 16 years, which I can't believe. That just seems hard to believe. But anyway, I still make them every year. And so I never buy tags. I love to make tags. And last year I did a ton of penguin tags, since the penguin stamp and punch were new, and I used it a lot. So that's that story. All right, let's scoot these over, and I'll give you this tip so that if you want to create some of these candy cane tags, then you will know the tip. So I already punched this one out of the Festive Foil paper, just like you saw me do with these. And I thought this was a cute tag, Happy Holidays. And I pulled out 2 of the die cut candy canes. But I'm going to show you how to alter the size. And it's super simple, and you may be thinking, I know how to do this. I already know. But all you have to do is to snip one of them in half. So then we are going to add this part up here. And I'm going to use a piece of foam adhesive sheet, because if you know me, I love foam adhesive sheets. It comes in I think it's about a 4 by 5 inch sheet or so. And I cut them up, and I have them in all different, I have my little stash, and I have all different sizes. And I love to use these more so than dimensionals, because you're only dealing with one. I don't like picking off tons of dimensional backings. It's just not my favorite thing. So there we go. So then let's see. I don't want to hide that cute corner, because I already hid that one. I didn't really mean to, but we're going to put that there. And then to make this one appear longer, see, we can stretch it down to there. Okay, so you just kind of eyeball line it up, right? So that you can see that it would continue. And then you put your tag over the missing part, and now you have a longer one and a shorter one. Isn't that cute? So easy. So easy. And then let's see, this one I'll just, if you have any questions, I'm going to just glance over and see if you had questions, and we'll go ahead and put this one together. So just was picking out some of those extra little pieces. And here's a tip for attaching if you don't use your adhesive sheets, which maybe I could have. Well, you know what? It's probably good that I didn't, because if you use adhesive sheets and then you stick something on like this, it's going to be sticky out here. So you don't want to do that. But here's what I do. And I don't know if you consider this cheating or not, but I just put some adhesive onto the tag, and then I stick those two down. And that is so much easier than putting adhesive on little bits and parts of there. So here's one of those cute tags that I was telling you about, how I pieced together this one, Merry Christmas, right? And then this cute little scrolly thing is in there as well. And then I am going to get a little piece of foam adhesive sheet. Oh, and this is from Labels Aglow paper. You could also just use part of the red from Festive Foils if you wanted to, but I had this just already sitting there. So there. So now we just need to put some seasonal sequins. I don't know why I keep wanting to call them holiday sequins. It's called seasonal sequins. So we have these colors that we can use. And I am thinking green on here. Yeah, little trio there. That's cute. I think maybe this would look pretty with the gold. It would be nice with the white. I don't think we need to repeat green. Let's do why is placing them such an ordeal? Why is that such a hard thing? I don't know. It's like you should just do it, right? There we go. That's cute. That's cute. And then I did find, because I limited my palette here to just cherry cobbler and shaded spruce ink. I just wanted to keep these fairly quick and simple. I didn't want to keep pulling out different colors and cleaning my stamps. And then I just grabbed the red and green ribbon pack. So this comes in a 2-pack. It's in the holiday catalog. And even though I used cherry cobbler, I thought the red was fine. So I used that on several of my tags. But I think both of these, oh no, that's not going to look good. It'll look cute on there. So let's do that one. We'll find a different ribbon for this one, because that's a different green. This is a very yellow green, and this is a blue green, and I don't really tend to mix those. So that's all I do. I just pull that through. What color? I think we should do shaded spruce. No, this is Evening Evergreen. To me, it goes really well with shaded spruce, which is what I used to die cut the holly leaves. So we'll just do that. And I think it'll look great. So again, sorry, it's Evening Evergreen. And it's the In Color sheer ribbon. Yeah, I like that. I like that. So I'm going to just look over here and see if there were any questions before we say goodbye for today. Let's see. Yeah, thank you, Tammy. I wasn't looking over here. Oh, gold. I could use gold ribbon. Oh, gold was probably you were voting for the sequins. Yep, yep, yep. I could use gold ribbon though. That would have been pretty, right? That would be very pretty. Thank you, Stacy. She said she loves all the tips. Patricia said the same thing. Thank you. Oh, okay. It's not cheating, Jennifer says. Thank you. Thanks, Diana. Thank you so much. Thank you, Susan. Oh, thank you, Genevieve. She said, I love that you keep up with that tradition. Yeah, I love to make tags. They're my thing. I actually have like 2 pretty big boxes of tags. There's probably enough to give everybody in the city of Hercules here a tag, but whatever. I've got them. I love them. I use them. So any questions for me about any of the sets that I used, about using the die, using the punch, anything that I did? Thank you, everyone. Yes, Susan. I should have said that. I didn't say that. So let me just remind you. So tomorrow, here's my blog, pattystamps.com. All of these tags will be on my blog, September 24th, pattystamps.com. I've included photos of the tips, and you can pin them to Pinterest if you'd like. And I was just reminded here that Susan reminded me, I do have a Pinterest board for tips. And I just looked at it the other day. There are 776 tips on that Pinterest board. Lots of tips for you. So I will be, these will be on my blog. You can also shop for all the supplies. I actually have these supplies on my blog today. So if you go to pattystamps.com today and scroll beneath the photo, you'll find all of these supplies. You can purchase them starting today. And then you will be able to make these. Oh, good. That's nice, Pam. She said that she had a customer ask if you could make tags. So yes, you are welcome to use these ideas. Great, Marcy. Thanks, Kathy. Thank you, everyone. So sweet of you. I don't see any questions, but I do appreciate your sweet words and for joining me. Oh, wait, here's a question. Janice says, are the clear sleeves you have your dies in Stampin' Storage? Yes, and I've had several posts recently about these. I do use the Stampin' Storage magnet sheets as well as their envelopes. So I use the 6x7 size, but they offer several sizes. I label both the tab and I label the magnet sheet. So that's how I store mine. And I will try to remember to link to that again. But yes, that's what I use. I love them. And Janice, if you watch my craft room makeover video from last week, I've got that linked in there as well. You could see that, and you can look on Stampin' Storage for those. Yes, they're much sturdier. They're wonderful. You're welcome, Cindy. Thank you so much. I am so glad you enjoyed today. Oh, reminder, next week is September 30th. I will be celebrating my father-in-law's 90th birthday with my family. So I will not be doing a live next week, but I'll be back in October, so no worries. But I will have a reminder on my blog that we are skipping next week from these weekly videos. But I hope that you have enjoyed these. It's been, gosh, 2.5, 3 years that I've been doing these every week now. And before that, they were kind of, a couple times a month. But I've really enjoyed sharing this time with you, and I appreciate that you spend your time with me. So thank you. And please do check out my blog every day if you want more ideas and tips and see everything that I have to offer. And I will see you in 2 weeks for another live. Thanks, everybody. Have a fabulous weekend. Bye-bye.